Welcome to Riley's Garden Adventures, boys! Today the plan is simple. I'm going to taste test a special boy variety of any home grower, Brandy Boy. So let's begin.
The tomato today is Brandy Boy. This Burpee exclusive is an indeterminate type with 14-ounce fruits and a maturity of 75 days. Brandy Boy is designed to encapsulate everything that makes the heirloom brandy wine famous, but even better. It claims better disease resistance, shape, and ripening with an heirloom texture and taste. In my experience, Brandy Boy performed vigorously in my garden, similar to the vigor of other boy varieties in the past. The plant did face some disease pressure early on, but it was able to withstand it and remain overall healthy. I noticed that the plant had a habit of making one huge large cluster of fruits, which was fun to see. The plant is still going strong and producing fruits for the future.
Time for the taste test. I got all my Brandy Boys here, and before we do a taste test, let's just look at the fruits that I got so far. So first and foremost, I want to show this big fused abomination of a fruit, but it looks cool nonetheless. It's like a fused tomato, probably a mega bloom. Then we got more oblong shaped tomatoes. These look really good. This one's actually the one I'm going to be eating today because it's the most ripe. And then we got the more classical circular shape with a little bit of cracking. Nothing too crazy. But yeah, as you can see, the seed packet is a little bit more cartoonishly pink than what you're actually going to get in real life. This looks a little bit more red on camera, but it is slightly pink, little rose pink. And yeah, let's get a taste of the Brandy Boy. Any tomato that had the word boys, I'm pretty excited about because Big Boy is my favorite of the year. So let's see if Brandy Boy can do that. Let's get a good cut. Wow, okay. This is actually pretty meaty, just like Pink Girl. And right here, this even is more meaty than Pink Girl. Look at all these small chambers, kind of a little bit of seeds. Pretty much a super meaty tomato. That looks promising. Look at the juices shining in the tomato. Let's get a bite now. Now that is a good tomato. It's meaty and juicy at the same time, which is a pretty good blend of texture. But the flavor is not that intense, but it is a pleasant, mild flavor, low acidity, a slight bit of tanginess, but it's not really that sweet. And get another bite. But the skin is pretty thin. You're not going to be chewing the skin for a long time, which is a very good aspect of this tomato. Love the meatiness combined with the juiciness, because usually it's one or the other. Either the tomato's really juicy or the tomato's really meaty, and this one does best of both worlds. So I really like that part of the Brandy Boy. Let me get another bite. So it doesn't have a unique flavor like Pink Girl, no bubblegummy like flavor, but it's more like a low acidity, little bit on the sour side, but not too much of a classic tomato flavor. It's pretty mild, so it's not going to be overpowering. I would say you can put this on a sandwich without sacrificing the flavors of like the other things you put on there. So it's very good for that. I wouldn't really put it in sauces, but yeah, anything where you're eating it raw, salads, sandwiches, anything like that, Brandy Boy is a perfect candidate. Growth-wise, it's a very good plant, very vigorous. Brandy Boy gets a solid 4.5. Great tomato, love it. I highly recommend you guys to grow it. If you like meaty and juicy tomatoes that are not too acidity, good skin, mild but tomatoey flavor, this is the tomato for you. Grow Brandy Boy, great tomato, you won't regret it. Alright, so stay tuned for more adventures on Riley's Gardening Adventures.